first usage that we used for Expert Connect was an internal support line for our technicians, salespeople, parts people when they're trying to answer technology-related questions, troubleshooting displays, receivers, trying to find a part, and just trying to have a streamlined way for those folks to get an answer quickly. So we don't have a very large integrated solutions team at Kibble Equipment. We consider everybody to be a technology specialist, but we'd like those folks that are dedicated to be focused on more proactive training, customer visits, and so they're not taking the firefighting calls day to day, that we have people that are on call, so we can get up a just more streamlined way of getting answers to our internal people. Since we started that, I think a couple of years ago, the internal technology line, and we've now expanded it to a technical communicator line as well. And a lot of times technicians, traditionally their main line of troubleshooting is calling their service manager. Service managers are always busy calling other coworkers, other technicians, which works, but they're always busy too. So just knowing that they have a dedicated team of people that are there, that's their job to answer those questions, has been tremendous. We don't want it to be a 911, don't do your research before you call type of thing, but when you've already done your research, similar to preparing for a DTAC case, you know that you can bounce things off our team. And just some of the responses have been, man, it's been great. I just needed to make sure I was going down the right path. Maybe they had never worked on that piece of equipment before, or that display. And we just got several unsolicited phone calls back saying, hey, thank you. No need to call me back, but you just really helped me out. Especially in the busy times of year, things are very stressful. So I just see this as not only getting the customer handled quickly, as more of an employee retention and satisfaction tool more than anything else. And that's something we're still working through, like people getting used to the fact that you don't need to pick up the phone, that you can just text back and say, hey, call this phone number, I'm off today. But I know personally, just a couple weeks ago, it was Saturday, I was at my kids' football game, and just having the trust when somebody called me, I could reply back with a text saying, hey, for faster support, call this number, and just having the trust that it was going to be taken care of, and then being able to log in later that afternoon and know that it was.